England was not born in peace. It was forged in fire, blood, and endless war. Before there was one England, there were many kingdoms. Small rival realms locked in constant struggle. Every invasion, every battle, every betrayal shaped what would become a nation. This is the story of how war turned fractured lands into one England. After the Romans left Britain, the land fell into chaos. No central power remained. Tribes and warbands fought for survival. From this chaos rose new peoples. Angles, Saxons, and Jutes crossed the sea and claimed territory by force. They did not arrive as one people. They came as rivals. Each group carved out its own kingdom. Northumbria, Mercia, Wessex, East Anglia, Kent, and others. This period became known as the heptarchy. War was constant, borders shifted. With every generation, kings ruled only as long as they could fight. Power came from swords, loyalty, and fear. Villages were burned, fields were taken, kings were overthrown or killed. There was no England. Only warring kingdoms struggling to dominate. Over time, Mercia rose through warfare. Its kings crushed rivals and demanded tribute. But dominance never lasted. Power always changed hands through violence. War created strong rulers, but it also revealed the truth. No single kingdom could survive alone. The Viking storm. In the late 8th century, a new terror arrived. The Vikings' vast ships appeared on the coast. Raids struck monasteries, towns, and ports. These were not small attacks. They were organized, brutal, and relentless. Kingdoms that fought each other were now facing a common enemy. Northumbria fell first. East Anglia followed. Large parts of England were conquered. This land became known as the Danelaw. Only one kingdom resisted successfully. Wessex, under King Alfred, war became a tool of survival. He reformed armies, built fortresses, and created defenses. He fought not just with swords but with strategy. For the first time, English kingdoms began to unite, not out of peace but out of fear. Alfred called himself King of the Anglo-Saxons. This was more than a title. It was a vision. War against the Vikings forced unity. Shared identity was born through shared struggle. England began to exist as an idea, war as unity. After Alfred, his successors continued the fight. They did not stop with defense. They went on the attack. One by one, Viking-held lands were reclaimed. Battles were fought year after year. Victory came through discipline and endurance. Kings of Wessex expanded their rule. They absorbed Mercia and Northumbria not peacefully, but through conquest. Each victory strengthened central authority. Law replaced chaos, but law was enforced by force. War made England larger, stronger, more unified. The idea of one England became reality. A single king ruled most of the land, but unity was fragile because war never ended. The Norman shock. In the year 1066, England faced another war. A war that would reshape everything. William of Normandy claimed the throne. He invaded with a disciplined army. At Hastings, the English king was killed. England was conquered. This was not just a change of ruler, it was a military occupation. Castles rose across the land, built to control and intimidate. Rebellion was crushed without mercy. Norman rule relied on force. Land was seized. Loyalty was enforced, but war also brought structure. Feudalism replaced older systems. The crown became stronger than ever. England was unified under a powerful military elite. War once again reshaped the nation. The price of war. For centuries, England lived under the shadow of war. Foreign wars, civil wars, rebellions. Each conflict strengthened the crown. Armies became organized, taxes were imposed, Law became centralized, the people paid the price. But the state grew stronger by the end of the medieval age. England was no longer a loose collection of lands, it was a kingdom forged by conflict. War destroyed old divisions, war created authority. War built England. The nation was not born from peace, it was forged by war.